Or start to the band?
Well, John mentioned Led Zeppelin. I'm a big Beatles fan. Radiohead. A lot of bands from San Diego where we're from.
Do you have a relationship, friendship with bands from San Diego like POD?
Yeah, the San Diego music community is very tight-knit and friendly, encouraging of each other. There's never been pressure to fit into one particular style of music. There's a lot of freedom within San Diego music.
Yeah, Blink-182. One of the guys, he started a shoe company, and that's who's sponsoring the show, like these shoes. So yeah, it's all.
Which one? Tom?
Yeah. So yeah, we're very proud of San Diego.
What's the name of the
It's called
company?
Macbeth. Macbeth, like the play. You're never supposed to say yes.
On the Hello Hurricane CD, the timbres are very unique, I'd say. And I'd like to know if you try to reproduce them on stage, or if you think that on stage you can try new experiments, try new things, and how do you work on this?
Yeah. When we first did the record, we actually toured and played the record from start to finish, track 1 through track 12. And then we'd play songs off the first 6 records after that. So it was like 2 different sets almost. And we tried very hard to reproduce the record exactly. And then after that, we wanted to reinvent it. So I think now we're at the stage where we take it as a reference, but we go from there and make it something new. Yeah.
We would like to ask you guys if you can sing just a little of a brand new single or something, a cappella can be.
No. We need guitars.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. We can't dance the song either. Okay, it is.
So, guys,
Yeah.
I'd like to know. I've listened to some questions about your music. So I'd like to know how you define your music. Because for me, it looks like Red Hot Chili Peppers, for example. People said I'm crazy.
It's
But
what?
no, I think you look like Red Hot Chili Peppers. But people said I'm completely crazy.
Well,
So I'd like to know how you define your songs.
We've always said that we're music for thinking people, and that looks different for everyone. But I think it's also, it's changing. It's always going to be changing. But I think something that's constant would be in the last few records. It's guitar-driven rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, that's a great heading. We just always say it's rock and roll. Rock and roll. You can do whatever you want.
John, if you could talk a little bit about your parallel project called the Fiction Family, in which you explore more acoustic sounds. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's really fun, and I'm so fortunate to be in a band where these guys are rooting for us and really pulling for us. There's no real competition, In fact, the Switchfoot studio is where we're recording the new Fiction Family record. So it's great. We'll probably have a new one out in maybe next year sometime. And yeah, it's just very free. It started just as I met Sean at a show that we did where Switchfoot and his band Nickel Creek were opening for Wilco and REM, and we just started a friendship there, and we've been playing music ever since. So yeah, it's just fun.
Do you guys think on parallel projects as well? Are you involved in any of them?
Tim's involved in a dance project.
Thank you. Do you have anything to present for us?
I'm actually a big fan of John's projects. Switchfoot is, we tour constantly, and so when we're off the road, I kind of enjoy being home with my family.
Yeah, I'm a